Hey, my good people out there. Another dish for food for your thoughts. Um, we're gonna mentally munch on this title here. You know, this is don't be a rebel without a cause. When thinking about this, two words stood out to me in the title that I thought about, and that's rebel or rebel, and the other one is cause. According to the dictionary app, one of the definitions of a rebel or rebel is a person who refused to be allegiance to, resist, or rises in arms against the government, which I can relate to that, or ruler of his or her country. The second definition for rebel or rebel, a person who resists any authority, control, or traditions. Now let that marinate on your mental taste buds for a while. The word rebel or rebel. The other one I'm gonna add to your taste buds, your mental taste buds, is cause. And what that say is a person or thing that acts, happens, or exists in such a way that some specific things happen as a result. The producer of an effect. The second definition for cause states the reason or motive for some human actions. The third, good or significant reason. Another one that I got to backtrack on when it comes to rebel or rebel is the word that stood out to me, and that definition of rebel or rebel is allegiance. There's two definitions. The first two that stood out to me on that is the first one is loyalty of a citizen to his or her government, which I can understand or not understand, or a subject to his or her sovereignty. The other definition for allegiance is loyalty or devotion to some person, group, cause, or the like. Now let those two or all three of those words and definitions and their meanings marinate on our mental taste bud just for 3 seconds. Now, we're saying that, letting it marinate. Let me say, me, myself, personally, I know some people that are, stubborn, that will go against doctor's orders without looking into it for themselves, without researching it first. I can understand the stubbornness ways for a person that's a rebel or rebel, and that's because I can respect a person not being so easily swayed to just go with whatever somebody tell them or whatnot. I get that, you know. But not to the extent that it's going to cause yourself harm. As the saying goes, too much of anything can be bad for you, even if it's stubbornness or being a rebel or rebel. My thoughts on it is, if you don't trust your source, then don't go to them for nothing. It's really that simple. But if you do trust them and still feel like you're going to show them that you're going to do whatever your own way, then don't waste their time or breath, nor should you waste your time. Time is valuable. You can't, some people listening might have access to certain devices that can recuperate your time, but I know I don't have the clearance for that, so don't waste your time. And either way, do your own research, if in doubt, and make sure your rebellion or being a rebellion is for the good. It's for the good of yourself and those closest to you. Like I said before, I can understand and respect someone being stubborn to me. Like I said, that means that they just don't go with anybody's flow, anybody's words. They so easy to just follow the flock. I can dig that. I can respect that. But like I said, everything, any and everything, can be harmful to you. If you just, you just choose to go too far with it. Whether it's advice, to listening to things, watching things, eating things. Too much of anything can be harmful to you. To me, that means, it don't make no sense to be that. If your causes don't have no purpose, if, you just going against somebody because you want to prove to them, by all means, that you're not going to do or take their suggestion, or you're not going to listen to them. And not only do they know, what they saying is right, but in your stubborn mind, I don't know if it's stubborn or ignorance or what, you still going to prove to them that you're going to still do what you want to do. And in the end, you ain't doing nothing but hurting yourself. Because while you fumbling around and making that mistake of being a rebel, they still gonna go on with their life because they didn't learn their lesson. And they just trying to help you out. You ain't helping them; they trying to help you out. And like I said, if you don't trust them, some people believe in keeping your enemies close. Closer than your friends or your loved ones. And I can understand that to a certain extent. But if you don't trust them that much, then you're going to go against what they're saying just to prove a simple, foolish point. Then why even trust them at all? Let them talk, and you go do what you feel is best. Not take the energy and the effort to just totally go against them and show them, I'm not down with what you talking about. Watch me. Watch how I go against it. It's foolish. It don't make no sense. It don't add up. Like I said, especially when it causes you more bad than good, just to prove that you show someone you're not going to go what with what they suggested to you, you know. And, you know, the cause is because you showed them that now you messed up. And those or other people that try to break it down to you, like I said before, you know, they going on about themselves. You know, they still maintaining, and they doing just fine. And they look at you on their way by. You know, some might shake their head, some might feel a little sorry for you, some might be like, oh well. You know, but who's you really hurt? You know? So, at the end of the day, you can't get those. You can't get that time back. So don't waste it proving nothing. You know, you can't get your time and energy back. So don't waste it proving nothing. It's just a little appetizer. I have a good one. Peace.